Hi, I'm Jay Safter. I work at Hyperoptic. Hyperoptic is the UK's largest exclusively full fibre broadband provider, founded in 2011. In terms of my role, I'm head of demand generation, so I'm responsible for all marketing activity that drives acquisition, so short-term sales, but also brand marketing, so delivering long-term sales. The key challenges we were facing was having a partner that understood our need for agility. Unlike some other telco organisations who have really long lead times, we're very fleet of foot and we needed a partner who was able to be equally nimble, dial up resource up and down where we needed it, whilst bringing together a real digital excellence and competence.
Hyperoptic compete in a really challenging market with competitors that can far outspend and outshout them. Broadband providers such as Sky, Virgin and BT have been around a very long time and have incredible awareness among consumers. This can make it really hard for brands like Hyperoptic to cut through and acquire new customers, especially with a reduced footprint.
What stood out about Croud in the pitch process was their ability to understand not only Hyperoptic as a business, but the market as well. They created a strategy that was full funnel and really gave us an example of how this strategy would come to life with some initiatives.
Research showed us that broadband really lacks differentiation, with a lot of the competition talking about price and speed. This confuses customers, and what we found was that people were really interested in value, but value didn't necessarily mean cheap. We found that value was determined by three key factors, which was different to each consumer. So consumers had a broad range of needs for speed. Good connectivity and trusted service was among one of their top priorities. And also they really relied on trusted reviews from other customers. These factors really played into Hyperoptic's strengths. They have the highest Trustpilot scores among their competitor set. So we really wanted to ladder this into the strategy of once people use Hyperoptic, they fall in love with it and they want to talk about it. We had to make sure that we were maximising budgets and making every pound work as hard as it could. We did this around being hyper-targeted with all of our communications and making sure that we were achieving the key objectives that would ladder up to maximising sales. So these were get the market excited about the prospect of using Hyperoptic, ensure that with precision comms we were there the moment that they were considering the brand, convert anyone that considered Hyperoptic, so ensured that if Hyperoptic was on their list that we did everything we could to convert them. And then finally just echo the Trustpilot feedback and give people a seamless end-to-end experience from that first comms right through to purchase.
In the first quarter of working with Croud, we saw amazing results. So we had sales increase 72% quarter on quarter, and that was whilst reducing CPA 4%. And that's unheard of to be scaling growth whilst driving efficiencies.
We were able to act as an extension of Hyperoptic's business from day one, and they really had an open-minded approach which really enabled us to diversify our channel mix, move budgets where we needed to, experiment and employ all the best practices that really enabled us to unlock those truly remarkable results.
Croud brings a lot of market context and insight that we can actually use in our planning across channels. So we can inform our pricing strategy, we can look to advance what creative and comms we're going to use in our offline channels, rather than just focusing on this very specific things that Croud manages on our behalf. It's incredibly refreshing working with Croud. Not only do they demonstrate digital competence and understanding of digital media, they bring energy and passion. So it really feels like we're one team, always on the same page, pulling towards shared objectives.